Well, guys, we are finally here to talk about this, and I'm a little probably shocked that it took me this long to talk about it. I've been very controversial on this topic. I've been trying to deal with it, but I don't know how. Of course, what you're seeing on your screens is obviously Saved by the Bell, the reboot, or however you want to perceive it. And we're finally going to be talking about it today. So if you guys haven't seen it, first of which, go click off the video. But at the same time, let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Now, I'm going to go ahead and say this right now. I had a lot of mixed feelings about this even before I saw it. And I'm going to go ahead and let you guys know now. This was horrible. I'm going to say this now. It was horrible. I could barely get through 10 minutes worth of the first episode. I only watched one episode. I couldn't even get through the first episode. I was literally cringing and shaking my head the entire time because it was that bad. And I don't even know exactly what they were thinking when they did this. But the entire story is where you have, of course, Mark Paul also returns, Tiffany Thiessen, Mario Lopez, all these great, actors that we, of course, grew up watching. Anyone that is an original Saved by the Bell fan. Now, Zach, of course, is governor. Don't know how it happened, but he became governor. And he didn't really change. His character never really changed. He never really did anything that looked like it mattered. He said that he became a lawyer, and then, he started doing other things, and then he somehow became governor. Well, he eventually makes a big mistake because his son, Mac Morris, goes to Bayside, just like, of course, him and Kelly did. Now, it shows, of course, Kelly, Tiffany Thiessen, where it looks like, she's a trophy wife, which, of course, that's how it looks, and that's how it's perceived, she's a trophy wife. Now, didn't really show them much in the first episode, and Zach makes a big mistake on basically informing that he took down schools because of money, and then he messed up and wants to call him out on it. Then he states, oh, well, I'm sorry this happened, but then I'm going to have to do this. I just did this. Well, have y'all ever made $1 billion mistake? Now, pretty much that is a Zach Morris thing to do. Again, if you're very used to his character, and then you have all these kids that go to Bayside, and they're all whining about it. They're like, oh, well, I don't want to go because, it's going to be like this, and it's going to be like this. And I'm like, what the heck? I mean, it really just... I'm sitting here and I'm going, okay, what the hell's going on? Because we have one of the main characters by the name of Daisy, who I guess she is the main character from what I'm understanding, and she wants to go for class president over in her original school, and then she goes over to this school, and they absolutely make Bayside nothing like they did in the beginning. They made Bayside look like it was a preppy school, which they never did before. Bayside, from what I really remember, it was not like that, because they come up and be like, oh, why does everybody have a car and have this and have that? And I'm going, it wasn't like that. It didn't look like it was a rich kid's school. It did not make it to be a like it was by the beach or anything of that nature, or if it was a college type of school, and it wasn't back then. Now they made it look like it was absolutely just like, oh my god, only rich kids come here. And I understand what they were trying to do. Basically have certain kids go to another school, which they pair up, because again, it was Jesse's idea. She plays as a counselor, of course. Slater is the gym coordinator, and a lot of the jokes really failed in this. Only time I really laughed was when it was like Slater and Jesse, or with a few times with Zach, and a couple times with I would say maybe with Zach's kid, Matt Morris, maybe one time. But they literally made him like a wannabe Zach Morris / Leonardo DiCaprio type of character. I mean, it was absolutely pathetic. And then, of course, the character Daisy, I don't know how or why they did this, giving her, the timeout, time in, like they did back in the day with Zach being able to do that. Why would you give that to a character that, one, it's not the 90s or the 80s anymore, so that needs to go out the door. Two, if you're going to be able to do that, which is classic for Zach, it's for Zach Morris. Anyone that needs to do it would be Zach, his son. Unfortunately, his son is pretty much the spitting image of Zach, obviously. But at the same time, we have not Kelly's son, but Jesse's son, who, Jamie, who is on the football team. And this kid, oh my gosh, they make this character literally like the normal type of jock, the muscles, but really just stupid and a wuss. And then they make, of course, one of the other characters who comes out, I guess she's like the pretty girl slash whatever she may be. I don't know exactly how else to describe this character, but they make her to be, I guess, the pretty cheerleader girl who later comes out. She's saying that she is a transgender in the show, and then they come out and say, like, one of the kids that Devontae, who, everyone thinks, oh, he's, this, and he's a troublemaker of this, and that he was on the football team. No, he later just wants to become a singer. And then, of course, we have John Michael Higgins, who plays the principal. Now, some of his lines was pretty funny. John Michael Higgins does a few comical lines, and then, of course, Aisha, she wants to be on the football team because, she's, of course, obsessed with Jamie. But this was an absolute train wreck from the beginning. I'm sitting here, and this is not the Saved by the Bell that I remember. This is not the Saved by the Bell that I think anyone really deserves. This is trash. I mean, I'm gonna say this now. It's trash. I would definitely not go watch this at all. I am very much disappointed with the way that this could have been done. Because then, again, guys, I was very disappointed. Because I had my suspicions, I had my doubts. I was trying to be very optimistic about it. I was trying to go in, open-minded. But at the same time, I knew it was probably going to be a train wreck. Because, again, I watched Saved by the Bell. I watched Saved by the Bell college years my entire life. I watched it my entire life. And now they made it into something that makes no sense. It literally makes no sense. I don't know why they would do this. I really don't understand why they would do this. Because, again, if y'all like it, okay, cool. This ain't for me at all. I'm not going to watch this. I'm not going to support the brand new show, or even though supposedly it got a brand new season. I'm not going to support it. This ain't Saved by the Bell. Every time you try to do a reboot or a continuation of a show, it doesn't seem to work. They tried it with Charm, it failed. They tried it with That's So Raven, it failed. They tried it with Full House, it failed. They tried again with Boy Meets World, Girl Meets World, it failed. Every one of these shows that I have tried, I cannot stand, because it's like, okay, it ain't the same. I know things change, I know things are supposed to grow, but it is not the same. It is not the same of how it once was. This just absolutely ridiculous. I was laughing more how horrible this show was. Again, I'm not going to support it. Again, if you guys want to watch it, that's perfectly fine. You don't have to hate it. You don't have to love it. That's perfectly fine. You don't even have to agree with me. But at the same time, let's be respectful in the comments. Again, this, I'm going to say this now. I cannot stand this show. I can't. It is literally, if I want to watch Saved by the Bell, I'm going to watch Saved by the Bell the way I know Saved by the Bell was. I'm not going to watch this, what they continue. This is out. Oh my God, this is garbage. But that's just my opinion. If you guys agree, that's fine. If you guys don't agree, that's fine too. Either way, let me know what you guys think about this down in the comments. Hope you guys are enjoying your day. Regardless, let me know what your thoughts are about it, and we'll talk soon.